to the fucking jail. You got no fucking bail.
My bitch white, my dick black. I'm riding around in a Hellcat.
Hellcat, my bitch black, my dick black. Hell yeah.
Yo, man, how y'all doing? It's another episode of the 9 Flow Reaction with your boys Jay, Chillin', and Yo E, man. You know the fucking vibe. Yeah. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. We're gonna get right into it today, man. We're gonna be watching Dr. Umar. He went on Nick Cannon shit and roasted him for yeah, we just gonna get into it. Let's get it.
Once again, we are back in
So this is his podcast?
Yeah, this is Nick Cannon's podcast.
Dr. Umar Johnson. Man, we've been going viral. We've been having
bro, look at this nigga, bro.
Some heated conversation, some discourse, but I feel like they're all healthy.
Yes.
And things where I've been ridiculed and people often, irresponsible is light in what they've called me online.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say if there is a place,
is your bitch black or white, nigga? That's what I'm here for.
Because as we know, Malcolm X probably said it the best. That
what is this nigga? All right, hold on.
The media is the most powerful.
Bro, this nigga. Pause it.
This nigga is just
Nigga's been yapping for all 2 minutes about nonsense.
Okay.
Wait until Dr. Umar speaks.
It looks like he's talking now.
I have nothing against them, but I'm loyal to the black woman because she suffered the most at the hands of this society and this planet. And because I come from a black woman, I have a special obligation towards her. And when I look at when our successful black men tend to marry out or reproduce outside of the community, I think on some level it can be insulting to our sisters.
Okay.
I consider it insulting to the community as a whole. And as someone who works in the school, I've had to entertain conversations with black girls who are asking Dr. Umar, is there something wrong with me? Because it appears that when you all make it, y'all always abandon the community in pursuit of your spouse. And when we look at the wealth differential between successful black men and the women they choose to marry or reproduce with, it's very obvious that there is a significant financial gain to the woman in many times, which equals a significant financial loss to the black communities.
I've heard you say this many times.
All right, E, let's get your take on that, bro. What's your take on what Dr. Umar just said?
Nigga ain't lying, but it's kind of like those hard truths just to swallow.
In what regard? What do you say is
like he ain't, I'm telling everything. He's giving a raw. Sometimes you just don't want to hear it. You want to sit here and be like, no.
But like what? He made like 3 points.
So I'm saying all of them is true.
Oh, you're saying every point is true?
Every point is true, but it's kind of like one of those things where you just don't want to. It's not appeasing to the ears.
Did you go through that? Like, did you get roasted about like? I don't know how many black kids like went to your school. Like we use a kid and shit. But like, did you see like were y'all like a tight knit group, or was y'all like?
No.
Y'all was in a tight knit group? How would you describe it?
You're just black.
Like, would you get roasted by the other like black?
No, everyone is in their own lane. You're solo dolo.
Damn.
I only had my cousin, and she was a girl, so she had her own.
Did your cousin go through what Dr. Umar was talking about?
What Dr. Umar is talking about
in the beginning.
Dr. Umar talking about does not really apply to us because we were in a completely different environment. What he's talking about is like metropolitan cities with more diverse.
Like with more black people?
Yes, where a black dude can say I have options and he still chooses the white girl. Because you can't put a black dude in a situation where he doesn't have any options. Then now you're forcing him to be with a black girl because he has no options.
Oh, you're saying like in Atlanta? Yeah, in Atlanta that's crazy. If you're like
you choose a white girl,
you choose a white girl, yeah, that's fucking crazy. That is fucking.
So what he's saying is hard to say, but he does have a point saying like, yes, I'm all for marrying within your race. However, at the end of the day, what he's saying is something that you can't really tell people what to do.
What do you think about the wealth differential thing though, right?
That's what I'm saying. What he's saying, he can't tell people what to do. He's saying, as black men, when you get rich, you choose a white woman.
Yeah.
And you're leaving the black community to a side. But at the end of the day, he can't tell you what to do.
Oh, cool,
He just points it
Well,
out.
why do you think, let me get your opinion, right? Why do you think black men do that the most? Or at least it's publicized the most? Like, you see, like, black athletes with, like, white girls all the time and shit.
Because it's just like, damn, how many L's does a black girl need to take? Like, if a white man gets rich and he marries a white woman, is anybody raising an eyebrow to that?
You know, it doesn't matter.
So, just marbles, right? There's 10 girls, 5 white, 5 black. There's 10 guys, and they're all black, right?
Yeah.
Or 5 and 5, right?
Yeah.
If all the 10 dudes are all rich and all the 10 girls are all looking good, regardless of race,
Yeah.
those 5 white dudes, they automatically are going to choose the white girls,
Right.
right? So now it's 50-50.
Right.
But now the black women are expecting those 5
All those 5 niggas
Black
to
niggas.
choose them.
to choose them.
Okay.
Because what happens is those 5 white dudes don't get those 5 white girls. Because the 5 black dudes get those 5 white girls. And then all that's left for those 5 white dudes is the
It's
5
black girls,
girls,
which they don't want.
they won't even get. They
So
just go
it's
for a
like-
lower
Oh,
white girl.
they'll just go for an ugly.
Okay.
I think that's crazy. I think going for an objectively uglier woman just because she's the same race as you is insane. That's insane to me.
Have you gone
Any-
to these rich ass houses?
Nigga, no, I understand.
All the girls are all ugly.
I understand.
They're all ugly.
I understand, but like, could you imagine, like, because would you describe that as race loyalty or racism? Like, if there's a pretty black girl, right,
Yeah,
and there's a mid white girl, right?
yeah.
I think, right, if I chose the mid white girl, that's racist.
Yeah.
Because I know that
You
black girl is
definitely don't want the
better,
black girl, yeah.
but I'm choosing a white girl just because, like, stereotypes, whatever. I don't want the black girl, right? That's racist.
But then I wish hopefully he talks about like the why would Nick Cannon choose to explore
With 11
What?
11 non-white,
Right.
and he's rich as fuck. There 11 non-black women, and then 1 black woman is insane.
So this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, not trying to get too deep into it. I think society-wise, black men fetishize over white women, especially at a rich and wealthy stage. Because in life, black men, they can get white women, but like when they reach a certain financial goal, they're
Right.
like, I want to go play around. I want to be on the playground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. So 9 times out of 10, you end up like Nick Cannon, which you have all. You want to explore.
Do you think stereotypes play a factor in why black men don't, like, even though, like, look, celebrities and shit is different, but like most black dudes end up with black women, right? But do you think the reason why celebrities don't is because of stereotypes?
I don't know that question, but my opinion is just like I think black girls are, like Dr. Omar said, they're kind of double handicapped because they're women and they're black, and on top of that, a black man who are rich and can get them out of that poverty choose white women who don't.
They choose white women out of poverty so the black women out of poverty.
White women probably not in poverty, but yeah, sure. We'll go with it.
That's a very small percentage of the group of overall interracial dating. Because there's only so many successful black men at that level that can elevate and create generational wealth.
Okay.
Because if we keep it a stacked up, the most interracial relationships we see, because I've already said this before, the most interracial relationships we see is a strong, handsome black brother with unshapely white woman
Right.
that's
But
happy to God.
he's equally at
trying
fault.
to be as clear as possible.
Right.
But it's,
Well,
it's
Dr.
a
Umar hates
black
this
man
nigga.
that can have any woman he wants, but because he can put his car in her name and he can financially
Right.
gain off of this white woman
Right.
who looked like she done had a couple of Taco Bell trips.
Right. Right.
Left his own
She's
joke.
happy that she got her own black man.
Uh-huh.
And those are the questions of why these young black girls like, why would he choose her and
Okay.
not me? Because she got the paper.
Right. But either way.
And that's the majority. Now you see the athletes or the entertainers
Right.
that might get them a.
But that's because there's only a few of you at that upper echelon.
Right.
But for those of you who are at the top 1%,
Right.
right, income bracket, y'all go out the community to marry more than men similarly placed in their community.
That's such a small percentage, though.
Right, but black men marry outside of their race more than every other group of men per capita.
And I'm not making this as an excuse or an
No,
example.
not at all.
Yeah,
But I'm saying that cannot be attributed purely to coincidence. So let me ask you a question directly, Brother Nick. You have beautiful African children by beautiful non-African women.
Right.
Would you say, honestly, your decision to reproduce with non-African women, was that deliberate? I don't want my sisters? Or were you a victim of unconscious self-hate programming?
Now, I've had
What do you think most niggas fall into, bro?
A victim, second portion.
You think most niggas have self-hatred?
I don't know how Nick is gonna get out of this.
Bro, look at his face. Bro, look at this one, bro. Look. Bro, this nigga's cooked.
He got cooked on so many levels.
Bro.
I think.
But like, the way he framed the question, like, there's no answer he can give where he doesn't look stupid. He said it's either that you don't like black women or it's self-hatred. That's how the fuck.
brainwashing.
Yeah, like how the fuck are you supposed to answer that?
I think it's just doesn't like black women. I think it's just because y'all don't think he likes black women. To be honest,
Wouldn't that also be self-hatred? Because if you hate black women and you're black, that means you hate your race, which is self-hatred. So that's what I'm saying. Like, both answers is like.
I think that he doesn't perceive black women as being at the apex of the pecking order when it comes to women. He views other races above. And that's what happens when you get in those surroundings of you're with the 1%. Those 1% are primarily white or other races. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta give up to the Asian niggas. They don't fuck around. They marry the Asian girls. Don't matter what.
It don't matter if that bitch is butt ugly, nigga.
They rich is always the Asian woman.
Oh God.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like, bro, like, what do you like? That's why Dr. Umar's like, bro, the Asian people are holding it down with their lineage. Why can't we do the same? But we do the same, the opposite. If we're poor, I mean, if we're middle class, all right, bet. But if we're on either spectrum, super rich or super poor, we marry outside of race. But
Alright, shit. Let's see how niggas have this.
I had this conversation on another one of my platforms with my brother Reza Islam. And it's funny because online they cut it up.
Okay.
And they made it seem like I was saying.
And I didn't see that clip, by the way.
Yeah, it was a clip where it pretty much was. I was saying exactly that we've been programmed and conditioned to be that the white woman is superior. That's and I made all the statements that there was a time that and obviously all the sisters came from because they just saw that element of the clip. There was a time in which white women were looked at as
the standard.
Not just the standard, but symbols of success.
True.
And or even that are unattainable. If we go all the way back to slavery,
Forbidden fruit.
We not supposed, and vice versa.
Okay.
They looked at us like we ain't supposed to be messing with them, and we was looking at we are not allowed. We can die. If we mess
But see,
with
that's
them.
the difference.
Yeah.
You could die messing with them.
Right.
They're not gonna die messing with you though.
So I say all of that to say I understand the social programming, and I truly believe it so. And then that makes me, as someone who's done the research and had the understanding, goes all the way back to even defining what is race and when was race defined. And as we know,
But before
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
let-
He's not landing. This nigga's in a Boeing going from California. Instead of going that way, he went east, nigga, to get to China, nigga. This nigga's flying over the United States to get to China.
Dr. Umar's gotta turn him around.
Define that. Does Nick Cannon have a bias against black women when it comes to romance?
the quick answer is absolutely not, because
Then how do you justify?
I say
None?
this because
Okay.
one, just as much, I got a white baby mama, I got a dark skinned baby mama too. So
Right.
in that sense, I can equally say I ain't got no type. You know what I mean? Like I love
But I
women.
would push back because as a successful black man who has children with multiple women, for almost none of them, or let me take the positive,
Right.
only one of them being of African descent, does that not suggest that you clearly search
this
out
nigga's
those who are not of your racial group?
So that's why I had to go here first, and I don't want to get too deep. I want to talk over
Absolutely,
anyone's
absolutely,
head.
absolutely.
You got nothing to say, Nick, bro.
Bro, that's bad.
Don't lie.
Okay. Would it be different if he had 6 black baby mamas and 5 ones outside the race? Is it like a majority thing?
It just doesn't look good, bro.
How do you think niggas see it, right? Do you think, because I've heard from girls, it's like, there's like, we was talking about on that one part, was like, some girls are like, if you've been touched by one white girl, you're done. You can't date them, right?
Majority, probably.
And then,
it's like this, right?
so you get what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, do you think it's like a thing where it's like, is it a majority? Is if you've been touched?
It's a majority.
You've been touched.
What Dr. Umar is saying is the stats don't lie. If majority of your women have been outside your race, how can you then say
how can
everything? If you like everything, shouldn't the numbers
be more like dispersed out?
Then it'll be like 6. It'll be like, instead of like a 1 to 8 ratio, it'll be like maybe a 3 to 5, or like 4 to 6, or 4 to 2. You know what I mean? So
I get what you're saying. So
if he had more that dispersed, like, okay, he got 4 baby mamas that are black, and he got 4 baby mamas that are outside the race, then he can say,
and he can definitely do that.
But if I only got 1, I was like that black kid, that white kid. I got black.
Best friend. I got black friends.
I'm not racist. I got black friends.
No, yeah, I think niggas cook.
I think we should cut it there.
You wanna cut it?
Yeah.
Because in that.
All right, what if you want to cut it, then what final thoughts based on
Final thoughts?
on what we've seen
Black
so far?
Brothers. Well, I'm gonna ask you this.
What? Yeah.
As a personal who indulged in the whipped cream yourself,
Bro,
and as a past veteran milkman myself, I flipped the strip, and I can definitely tell you that I like where I'm going, and I don't see myself marrying someone outside my race, me personally.
That's fine.
But for you,
right?
It doesn't matter at any point.
Let
me ask you this question, because that's an easy question. Does the pressure of other black people looking down on you matter to you?
If I'm being honest, I think when I was younger it didn't, but as I get a little bit older, it like creeps up on you, like a little bit, because you don't want to be
your aunties. That's probably when you're younger, but now it's like your friends.
Yeah, like when you get older, because I know like my homeboys are kind of like, I know my homeboys don't give a fuck. But it's like the women in my life, like the people I'm meeting and stuff, I understand like it can become like, it's not like an issue, but it can become an easy like way to like stop whatever the fuck I'm saying, if that makes sense. Like if I were to bring up like a
racial issue,
right?
That's the card.
The second anybody figures out I have a white girl, everything I just said, even if I'm saying the correct shit, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's something I got to deal with. I do think though, Cause the main reason the girl I'm dating now, I've been dating her for like a couple years at this point. But I do think if like, God forbid we do split, I do think like, yeah, I'm done. I'm coming back to the motherland that the sisters will have me, man. Cause like
they'll fuck with you.
I do see, cause it's weird. The more I listen to Dr. Umar, I get what he's saying from a logical standpoint.
But it's not just Dr. Umar. Other races
do it too.
So like, even our one friend who said he was contemplating because he was going through the same problem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Most races stay within their race, which is why I don't understand like why in the black community. I guess because it's a bigger issue than like anything.
Because it's happened the most.
Yeah.
But I get it. Y'all, I don't understand. I think for me, it's more of just on the physical level. Is it white and black? Like, is that if it's white and black, that's always going to be an issue though. But I'm thinking more of a culture. But for me, I'm just physical level. I've seen, moving out here to Minneapolis, I can tell you, like, the black women bodies are so, like, unique.
Huh?
They're so unique that I can't even make. I've seen girls, just not even just on no sexual tip. I've seen girls who are skinny, but their ass
fat butt, little fat butt back there.
I've seen some girls who are big. They're big girls, but it's just big in the right spots. Like, you're just like, whoa. Yes, I said it. Big in the right. I can show you her right now, bro. Big in the right spots. You're like, how? How?
No, black women are
Because
definitely
then there's
beautiful.
other races who are getting plastic surgeries, getting all the work done just to have something where she's naturally.
You know what I think the main issue is though? I think where black dudes mess up. Here's what I think the issue is, right? Dudes that do it outside the race.
Yeah.
I think their issue is that when they're asked why they do it outside the race, instead of giving a simple answer like either this is the girl like I found, you know, or you know she came to me type shit or whatever it is, they tend to talk down on black women while trying to explain why they're with so and so.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
That's a weak one.
Like they'll be like, yeah. But all in all, man, that was another episode, man. We finna hit y'all with more. Peace out, man. GG's. Yo, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Ninth Floor Podcast.
If you enjoyed that episode, we got another episode for you guys to watch right here.
Thank you guys for the constant support. Continue to share the videos around, man. It means the world to us. We're gonna have another episode dropping very soon, man. Thank y'all. Good night.
All right, peace.
Peace.